First things first, let me apologize for not releasing a long form video in a while. I've had a few things go on personally, all positive, that have kept me busy. The first thing, I bought and remodeled a new house, and that took months. The second thing, I successfully exited a business I was a partner in. Through this time, however, I have been buying watches, and I will be releasing my unboxing and my reviews of these watches. Let's get started with the newest watch I bought, and then I'll work backwards. So I was out in Tokyo for business, and during the time I had from my business meetings being completed to the time I had to leave to catch my flight, I wandered across the Swatch store in Harajuku and Omotesando, and they had the Mission to Moonphase. Now, the box the Mission to Moonphase comes in is exactly the same dimensions as the standard Moon swatches. What's different though is instead of telling you the characteristics of the planet, which you will get if you get the Mission to Earth, this goes to the history of the Speedmaster and how the Snoopy Award and the Snoopy version of the Speedmaster now came to be. So, opening up this box, the first thing you notice in here is there is a separate card that's unique to this watch. It goes through why this is a legendary edition of the watch, and then it goes through the new features of the watch. So the new features are the Moonphase function at 2 o'clock with Snoopy and Woodstock. The next is the bioceramic case in all white, and the battery cover over here, which is unique, and the hidden beagle's paw in there. So that's what makes this watch unique than just the standard Moon swatches. Here it is in all its Snoopy glory. This is Mission to Moonphase, and the dimensions are exactly the same as the other Moon swatches or the MoonWatch. The 42mm case, the lyre lugs, everything carries over, except it's absolutely stunning in this all white case in here. I understand the hype behind this watch. Now, there's the battery cover, and as we look closer, there at the 2 o'clock position is the Moonphase with Snoopy and Woodstock. The other dials are pretty much the same. You do lose, however, one of the sub-seconds in here. So as you can see on the standard Moon swatch, you have the tenths of the second over here, whereas here in the Moonphase, you have the Moonphase indicator. So that's perhaps the only difference functionality-wise. The tachymeter scale, everything else is the same, and you'll notice that this Moonphase watch is also monochromatic. Let me put it on the wrist, and you'll see why this watch is now causing me to have somewhat of a dilemma. So this watch fits beautifully even on a medium-sized wrist like mine, but here's my dilemma with this watch. The dimensions are perfect of the MoonSwatch, and that is to be expected as it's an officially licensed product. However, the original MoonSwatches, even in the darker colors, were whimsical in nature, and you thought the next natural progression was getting the actual MoonWatch from Omega, a watch that today retails for north of $7,000 with the sapphire case back as well as the sapphire crystal. I was actually intrigued by the white version of the watch that has come out. Then they dropped this watch. And I have to tell you, I'm no longer interested in getting a MoonWatch. And let me tell you something. First of all, let me acknowledge the MoonWatch is a better watch. It features a great caliber. It features an iconic design. And it's built of higher quality materials. And each one of those is a fact. However, from an aesthetic standpoint, I can tell you, I probably prefer this watch. I love the all-white monochromatic look of it. It is absolutely stunning with the dark contrast with the black with all the lettering in here. I like the fact that I have Snoopy and Woodstock on my watch. And here's the dilemma. I'm just not interested in getting a MoonWatch anymore. Yes, I know over time this is going to wear out, but I have pieces that are what I call generational pieces, including my late father's Omega DeVille, my Patek Philippe Calatrava, and my Sartori BR. That will go down to my next generation. But Omega and Swatch have actually made a serious MoonSwatch with this watch, and it's that good to which I'm really not looking to buy the real deal. Listen, I understand there's a lot of people who will buy it, but for me, after looking and feeling this watch, this is the best of all. The MoonWatches and the MoonSwatches both. Thank you so much for watching this review. I have been keeping the channel fresh by releasing shorts, but I will be releasing my new watch videos every few weeks, and I hope you tune in to those. Thank you so much for watching.